Planet Dolan. From the mystery of baby pigeons to proof of whether or not aliens exist, we answer some of your most burning questions about life.
Hey there, my name is Melissa. I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
Xavier Rhino asks, what is a parasitic twin?
I don't know about twins, but I have this brother who constantly steals my scripts like a parasite. Just because I happen to sleep for a week or two and miss 8 deadlines, and yet he refuses to show up for this week's episode. How unreliable is that? Like a parasite.
A parasitic twin is a kind of conjoined twin. What sets it apart from a Siamese twin is that instead of both twins being fully developed people, one of them leeches off the other twin's organs. Sometimes the underdeveloped twin has a fully working brain and has their own personality. Other times, the parasitic twin lacks a mind, and it's just a drain on the host. Dolan, you have no idea what a parasite is, do you?
Sure I do. It's one of those thingies you get when you scratch your butt cheeks too much.
What?
Oh, I did it. It's coming again.
That's a Marvel Gilbreth asks, what was the largest animal to ever live in the history of large animals?
The megalodon was a giant white man thing. What am I anyways? You don't know? What do you mean I'm meant to know? Alright then, the Omegalolodon was a giant man thing that roamed the earth in the Dolanic period of earth, and it was really tall and awesome and sexy.
Despite the ages of dinosaurs and megafauna, the biggest animal to roam the earth is one that you can find in the wild today, the blue whale. It's so big that its tongue can weigh as much as an elephant. Yet it survives by eating tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. Hey there, buddy. You alright?
I don't even know what species I am. I don't think I ever did.
Well, no matter what you are, you'll always be my little dum-dum.
Aww. Thanks.
Alley Cats Eat Butter asks, why are dinosaur fossils so far under the ground?
Well, that's because they were really good miners. See, they powered their super advanced civilization on the unlimited power of magma. So when the asteroid hit, it vaporized all the ones on top, but the ones down the bottom were trapped and played charades until they turned into rocks. And that's how we invented science.
Dinosaur bones are found deep underground because of tectonic plate movement. Since they essentially get turned into rocks, known as fossils, they move around along with the rest of the Earth, which moves into the Earth during the complicated rock cycle. iBallistic Creeper asks, is the sun a gas or a form of plasma?
Imagine the hottest person you know. No, hotter. 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 Hotter! So attractive that their lips are melting off. Their eyeballs turn to flaming goo. Their entire body is a cascading river of molten death. That's the sun. It's really hot, and it is out of your league.
All stars, including our sun, are made up of almost entirely plasma. This is because stars are among the hottest objects in the universe, and when you superheat gas, it creates a plasma in the same way boiling water makes water gas. Mousy Lover 27 asks, why do other animals speak different languages?
Because they actually studied these languages, visited the countries, and learned it over time. They didn't just give up in a week like you did. The rest of the animals are just too stubborn to say anything other than bark and meow and please stop forcing me to voice for Planet Dolan.
For one thing, different animals have different ways of communicating. The amazing light show the cuttlefish puts on isn't going to do much for eyeless animals, and an ant's pheromones will get washed away under the sea. Also, different animals have different needs for communication. Some need it to warn of danger, while others need it to socialize. Leona asks, what proof do we have that aliens exist?
Well, look at all the insane, crazy, futuristic technology we have today. Where do you think it all came from if it wasn't aliens? Look at this! How does it work? Nobody knows. And this is some crazy Star Trek nonsense.
We haven't found any proof of aliens, but we have got one possible piece of scientific evidence. Some scientists claim to have found fossil evidence of bacteria and meteorites. But other than that, The organization dedicated to finding extraterrestrial life very much doubt that any aliens have been anywhere near Earth.
How do you explain this then?
Dolan. That is just a cardboard box.
But who created it?
Raislyn Miller asks, why are the keys on a keyboard in random order? How is it developed?
You know that story about how if you give 1,000,000 monkeys typewriters, then eventually they would write Shakespeare? Well, early computer technicians were so impressed with that idea that they let monkeys arrange the keys on all modern keyboards for us humans. And now, nobody knows where anything is. Monkeys.
No keyboards out there, except a few dodgy ones made by certain people in blue hats, were designed with a random order in mind. The QWERTY system, the one you're probably using, was designed for optimal typewriter use, so the keys wouldn't jam. It's still used despite no one using typewriters anymore because everyone's just so used to it. Why don't we ever see baby pigeons?
Pigeons are a special species of bird that reproduce solely through splitting in two. That's why there are so many of them, and that's why you don't see any babies. Of course, sometimes they lose their twin, as is the case with a certain bird who shall remain nameless.
This one is actually really simple, although when I first heard the question, it certainly made me think. Pigeons don't leave their nest until they look pretty much like an adult bird. That's all there really is to it. Chef Ramos asks, if you were stuck between two planets' gravity pulling at the same strong force, would you get ripped apart?
Of course not. I mean, sure, your body would get crushed to the size of a typical grain of sand, but plenty of grain-sized people have gone on to lead really productive lives. At least I'm pretty sure they did. We haven't exactly found them yet.
Actually, if they both had the same amount of mass, meaning the same pull of gravity, and they were the same distance apart, then you would feel no gravity at all, shortly before they crashed into each other, with you in between them.
Ow!
Cookie the Destroyer asks, how did hummingbirds get so fast?
They don't actually move all that fast. They just stay in the air because they consume the helium found in the nectar of flowers. That's why their wings appear to be moving fast, but it's just kind of a blur. I mean, if they actually moved that fast, they would fly off into space.
Well, they have an incredibly high metabolism rate, meaning they consume a lot of energy. And they're also very small and light, making the flapping less work. To make up for the energy they use during the day, they have a very deep sleep that consumes barely any calories at all.
Melissa, help.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.